Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, glory, and respect due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect pushing this word in truth and sincerity, risking your lives and your freedom to do so. To the Israelite foreigners scattered throughout the four corners of the earth who may look like the heathen nations, and to the very few sisters that listen and learn, to you, Shalom. Alright, I'm the brother Yasharala with Great Millstone Chicago. For the new listeners, Yahweh is the true Hebrew name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai is the true Hebrew name of His only begotten Son. Now, I want to hop into a quick lesson, alright, going off of a video Apostle Gabar did, where this guy named Kevin Samuels, alright, which I'm pretty sure for the most part people know him by now. I'm not going to explain what he does, but pretty much he touched on, he was saying that marriage is natural, alright, and it's not of God. So I'm guessing he's saying it's man-made. And then he pretty much said that Adam, alright, was by himself. Okay, Adam. And then God took the rib out of took one of his ribs and made Eve, etc. You know, that's that church doctrine. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prove in the scriptures that, okay, not only was it just Adam, but there was other people, all right, besides Adam. Adam wasn't by himself, okay? And this is going to prove that. So I'm going to go in Genesis, the 4th chapter. All right, so just to recap, Adam and Eve, okay? They had 2 children. All right, they had Cain and Abel. All right, man, here goes this goofy ass dude, Salakia. They had Cain and Abel, right? Cain killed his brother Abel, right? So this is the account of that. So we're just gonna read Genesis 4, and we'll start at 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. And Yahweh said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? All right, so not only was Cain a murderer, the first murderer, he was a liar at that too. All right. Verse 10. And he said, which Cain came back in the reincarnation as Esau. All right, if you have the understanding of that, which we could touch on that in a future lesson, okay? But just to put that out there, all right, Cain came back as Esau. All right, that's the same spirit. All right, so Cain killed his brother Abel, right? And it says, verse 10. And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which had opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. Check this out. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. So Cain, all right, he's going to be a fugitive. What's a fugitive? A fugitive is somebody who's always on the run. All right, and a vagabond, pretty much he's going to be traveling. All right, he's going to be everywhere. When you look up that word vagabond, it says moving to and fro. All right, and when you go into the book of Job, the first chapter, um, when the sons of God presented themselves to Yahweh, Satan was among them. All right, because Satan is a son of God. All right, he is an angel, but he's an angel on the left side. All right. And Yahweh asked Satan, "Where have you come from?" He said, from traveling, from going to and fro on the earth." So Cain, which came back in the reincarnation as Esau Edom, they got the spirit of Satan on them. All right, because that's exactly what Satan does on the earth. He goes to and fro. All right, and that's what Esau does. Or in this account, Cain. All right, they're vagabonds, which you can see that today. They're everywhere on the earth. Everywhere you go, you got Esau Edom everywhere. All right, but check out what he said, verse 13. It says, "And Cain said unto Yahweh, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and my face, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me." So wait a minute. If it was just Adam and Eve, they would have had their children, Cain and Abel. Then when Cain got kicked out, all right, when he became a fugitive, then who's outside that's gonna kill him? Because he said, "And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me." So who's gonna find Cain and kill him? If it was just Adam and Eve, which would then be Cain and Abel, which Cain killed his brother. So there should only be 3 people on the earth right here. All right, there should only literally, according to the Christianism and Catholicism and all these other isms. All right, according to their doctrine, it was only Adam and Eve, and they had Cain and Abel. Okay, well then, who's gonna find Cain and kill him? If it was just them, let's move on. Which just shows you that there was more than them. All right, it was more than Adam and Eve outside, all right, of the garden. It wasn't just them. There was other people there, which we call them the Adamites. All right, because it was a race of people that was created. It wasn't just Adam and Eve. All right, Adam was, a special among them. All right, but it wasn't just Adam and Eve, and that proves it. So check this out. 15. And Yahweh said unto him, Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. Right. So he pretty much said, whoever kills you, vengeance is going to be upon him sevenfold, which will let you know that, hey, this is the punishment. If y'all mess with Cain, all right, then vengeance is going to be upon you 7 times, because it wasn't just them; it was more people. And it says, and Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. All right, and he. Pretty much that mark, he took his pigmentation away. All right, he took his coloring, so which pretty much turned him into what you see today as a so-called white person. All right, which they're really red. All right. So as a matter of fact, we're gonna keep on reading, which is gonna further prove the point. 16. And Cain went out from the presence of Yahweh and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. Check this out now. So according to the Christian doctrine, or according to Kevin Samuels, it was just Adam and Eve first. They were the only one. Adam was the only one on the earth, and then Eve. And okay. So then if that's the case, all right, let's read this then. 17. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch, and he built a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. So then, if they were the only ones on the earth, how did Cain get a wife? Where did she come from? Now do you understand? There was more than just Adam and Eve in the garden. It was a whole race of people called the Adamites. All right, or which we call them the Adamites because when they were all created in the beginning. All right, and Adam just happened to be specifically chosen. Okay. But hey, this lets you know right here, there was more people, okay? It was more people besides Adam and Eve. So then, what about Seth? Okay, let's see. Let me see. Whose wife did Seth? Who does Seth take as a wife? Because Seth came after. Okay, let me see. It says, let's read verse. Is there anything else in there? Yeah, that was the point. Genesis 5:1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created. Okay, there you go. And that's him creating. It wasn't just Adam alone. But check this out. 3. And Adam lived 130 years and begat a son in his own likeness after his image, and called his name Seth. Because Cain killed his brother Abel. Cain is wicked. Obviously, when you read in the scriptures, it says that Cain, that wicked one. So then there had to be a righteous lineage, which that righteous lineage came through Seth. All right, verse 4. And the days of Adam after he begot Seth were 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. And Seth lived 105 years and begot Enos. Okay, so Seth had a wife. Okay, so it wasn't just them. There was more people outside the garden. If that wasn't the case, Cain would have been like, all right, well, shit, I'm just going to go about my business then and just dwell the earth. And he wouldn't have never gotten the wife, all right? If that was the case, he would have never gotten the wife, all right? So, pretty much, how willing this showed you that, and you received the understanding that it wasn't just Adam and Eve, all right? It was Adam and Eve, and it was others outside, okay? Shit, hell, the serpent, all right? The serpent who convinced Eve, all right, to eat of the fruit of the knowledge of the tree of good and evil, all right? That was a literal, physical man. That wasn't no snake, all right? He was metaphorically represented as a snake because he was coming off deceitful. You know how somebody be really sneaky and shit, like, man, he a snake ass. You know, that's exactly what it was. So right then and there, that also shows you as well, it wasn't just them. Yahweh willing, this was edifying. Till next time, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachar Kodash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. To the hopeful elect, till next time, Shalom.